for this evening?
We have 2 teams and 4 rounds, each consisting of 4 questions. But who will win and who will be defeated? Let's meet the teams. On my left, I have Team Quench, and on my right, I have Team Liquorice Allsorts. Teams, please introduce yourselves and the course in which you are studying.
I'm Stephen and I do archaeology.
I'm Mike and I do journalism.
I'm Luke and I do literature.
I'm Ed and I study law and politics.
I'm Philippa and I study business management.
I'm Maya and I do biotech.
You sound like very educated people, so with that, let's move on to round 1. Round 1 is current affairs, and we're going to go to Team Quench first. Question number 1. Following the first Ministry of Change meeting, one of the policies regarding the flying of 2 flags from the top of the Union has gone to a referendum, but which 2 flags are they?
Is that a question?
That's an unsure. But remember, how long do we have to respond to
We've
this?
got shitloads of time.
Okay, we're okay.
The Welsh flag, because
It's a Welsh flag and a British flag, isn't it?
I believe it is a Union
Makes
Jack.
sense.
The Welsh flag and the Union Jack. That's our final
That is
answer.
correct. 5 points.
Alright.
We're not European enough.
No.
I think it's actually, we should be.
Why don't we just get every flag?
Every
on
flag.
top of the Union. Let's have
All
a
the
referendum
flags.
and
All the flags.
let's
Every
cut
flag.
the nonsense.
Do you know how much money it would cost to have every flag?
It doesn't matter.
I did put who
Equality.
cares? I
Equality
pay
for all.
£9,000 a year. At least you could print off some fabric. Jesus Christ.
Equality for
Lithuania,
all.
where is it?
Make it.
Okay, question number 2 of round 1. On to Team Liquorice Allsorts. Cardiff Law School have teamed up with which national organisation to help solve legal dilemmas?
Would that be the Welsh Rugby Union?
That is correct. 5 points. Well done.
Incidentally, if anyone cares where Cardiff is ranked, it's 23 in the UK for law.
Wow.
That's where you're at.
Are we ready for question number 3 of round 1?
I'm always ready.
Yes, Team Quench. Earlier this week, the General Synod of the Church of England voted on which topic?
Arch.
No, female bishops.
Yeah,
I think it's female bishops.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I didn't bring my hand up.
Yeah. Female bishop.
Incidentally, if you're a woman and you want to be an Anglican bishop, you can just go to Australia, New Zealand, or the United States. They allow female Anglican bishops there.
A puppeteer from which children's show has resigned following allegations surrounding his personal life?
Was it Sesame Street?
It was Sesame Street.
Yeah, Kevin Clash was the guy who left. He actually introduced Elmo to Sesame Street. I didn't know that. I knew that he voiced him, but I didn't know that he made Elmo up. So if anyone likes Elmo, he is the person to thank for that.
Love Elmo.
Question number 5 is a fingers on buzzers, which means that either team can answer the final question of this round. Who is currently the official envoy of the Quartet of the United Nations?
Elmo.
No, that was our answer. You just ruined it on the joke.
Formerly known as.
Have they got it wrong? Is it Tony Blair?
It is Tony Blair. This is the end of round 1. And we have Team Quench with 10 points and Team Liquorice Allsorts with 15 points. And moving on to round 2, which is our mystery round, it's over to Team Quench to pick a letter. M.
Let's go for it. M.
Just take the next.
I've taken it. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's me.
Why not?
I'm sat in the middle.
M. And this round is book clubs. Question number 1.
All right, Christian.
Which Mr. Man is purple and shaped like a triangle?
Triangles, abstract concept. Let's go.
That's
Mr.
not
Hypotenuse.
Mr.
I don't know.
I swear it's Mr. Rock.
Mr. Rush.
It is in fact the right answer.
God! Wow, well done.
Incidentally, if you wanted to read all the books, there are 49 Mr. Men books in total and 42 Little Miss books as well, so there's plenty of reading for you.
And question number 2. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, what type of animal is the character Snowbell?
Is it a pig? Don't want to think.
It is indeed a pig. 5 points.
That was great.
It's meant to look at pre-communism Lenin and Stalin and what happened with that.
Question number 3 for Team Quench. Which book and subsequent film adaptation features the character Boo Radley?
It's an old one, isn't it?
Well, you can't ask them questions about the
That's true,
questions.
that's true.
Just give us a
Is it
couple of
Huckleberry
clues.
Finn? What? Is it Huckleberry Finn?
I have no idea.
Are we going?
You're pretty good, so I'm going to go with that. Huckleberry Finn.
It's not Huckleberry Finn. Over to Team Liquorice Allsorts.
Is it To Kill a Mockingbird?
It is To Kill a Mockingbird. 5 points.
Great.
So clever.
And question number 4, it's your question. Is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in the possession of good fortune must be in want of a wife? Is the opening line of what classic novel?
Is it Pride and Prejudice?
It is Pride and Prejudice.
Oh my god.
That's good. Well done, guys.
Hand on buzzers for the final question of this round. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is the second book in the Chronicles of Narnia series. But what is the first?
Come on, Stephen. You've been written. Oh, were you just enjoying yourself over there?
Pretty much.
And of course, the answer is. Hang on, I've got an answer.
He's got an answer. He's got an answer.
The Magician's Nephew.
That is
Yeah, the Chronicles of Narnia have sold over 100 million copies worldwide in 47 different languages.
Thank you. The end of round 2, and we have the scores. Team Quench are on just 20, and Liquorice
Just
Allsorts
20?
are on 30. You are in the lead.
How did that happen?
And moving on to round 3. Team Liquorice Allsorts, could you please pick an envelope?
Can we have P, please?
P.
Great list.
P? Yes. P. And this round is student nights. You're all students, so let's hope you enjoy a good night out. Question number 1.
Question.
I'll go with you first, as this is your selection. What are the names of the 2 themed nights at the Students' Union, which were both launched and cancelled this year?
Yeah, that's one.
Control-Alt-Delete and Revive.
That is correct, 10 points.
Yeah, at the moment, the Lash on a Wednesday night and Come Play on a Saturday are the only 2 really big union nights. They get just over 1,000 coming in and out of the SU every week.
Thank you, Aaron. Question number 2 for Team Quench. Which is the most popular destination for students on a Tuesday?
Is it Rex?
It is Rex.
Nice. Stephen.
And question number 3 for Liquorice Allsorts. What time does Live Lounge close?
I think I know the answer. I think that the answer is 4 a.m.
It is correct. 5 points.
Yeah, Live Lounge is really useful for that. Very cheap drinks, especially wine, and also most clubs finish at 2. It goes on till 4, so a lot of the dregs go into Live Lounge towards the end of the night out.
Speak like you know from experience there. Question number 4 for Team Quench. Which nightclub has its own YouTube television series called Therapy TV?
Glam.
That's correct. 5 points.
Stephen, seriously, man.
And question number 5 of round 3. It's fingers on buzzers. How many floors does Club Ivelbach Welsh Club have?
3.
That is correct.
I have no idea.
10
Sorry,
points.
guys.
Alright.
Gents, you were very fast on the buzzers there. Apparently, you have to be bilingual to be employed at Welsh clubs.
Yeah, no. Well, I rang them up and he answered the phone in Welsh.
And the scores at the end of round 3 are Team Quench with 80 points and Team Liquorice Allsorts with 85, who are in the lead. Moving on to our final round this evening, it's round 4 and it's general knowledge. Question number 1 for Team Quench. What was Neil Armstrong supposed to say upon stepping onto the moon?
This is one small step for man,
one giant leap for mankind.
mankind.
Yeah. He was supposed to say something else. And it's in
But it's
my
very
brain.
slightly different.
Yeah, it's only ever so slight. It's something like
Bit boring, eh?
once. Wasn't it just the man? Wasn't it men?
I'm going to have to transfer the question.
Let's go
Okay,
for
one
that
small
one.
step
We'll
for
go
man,
for that one.
One giant leap for
Mankind.
mankind.
Let's
That's
just go for
correct.
that. There we go.
It's going down anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately Neil Armstrong wasn't the first person to space. That was Yuri Gagarin who got that honour, but he was the first man to walk the moon. He was also a professor at the University of Cincinnati. So he's apparently a teacher as well. Finger in many pies, I guess.
Question number 2 of the final round. Which British Prime Minister has won the Nobel Prize for Literature?
Do you know the answer? The answer to that question is Neville Chamberlain.
The answer is not Neville Chamberlain. Team Quench.
Alright. I don't think it's Disraeli, so let's not say him. Come on, we've got.
Stephen, I'm going to give you the honour of giving the answer. Whatever you want.
If you say Disraeli,
Disraeli.
It's actually Winston Churchill.
Yeah, it was Winston.
I didn't even
really?
know. I didn't even know. It was just the first one that came to my head.
Who was the first presenter of Never Mind the Buzzcocks?
What's his name? I've got his face.
He's really annoying. He's got.
Mark was it Mark Lamar?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Lamar?
That's
Mark
correct.
Lamar?
Yeah!
Yeah, well done. Mark Lamar began as a poet.
What did he become?
I did not know that.
Before he did stand-up and broadcasting, he was actually a poet. You can read one of his most famous poems, Too Fast to Live, Too Young to Work.
Question number 4 for Team Liquorice Allsorts. What colour is 0 on a roulette wheel?
Is the answer white?
It's not white. On to Team Quench.
Green.
Green. It is green.
Oh,
Essentially, my
Really
table
sorry.
is a roulette wheel, and I just put sushi on it. It's killing two birds.
Incidentally, they made
Got
it
this
green
obscure
to avoid confusion
questions.
before the 1900s. It was actually red. apparently.
The final question of the final round. It's fingers on buzzers. Who is Chief Executive Officer and founder of Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Big
That
M-
is correct.
MZ.
10 points.
I've seen The Social Network. I've watched the film.
And that was my fact. He's apparently the youngest self-made billionaire of all time. He became a billionaire at the tender age of 23 years old.
Tender.
So I've got 3 years to be Mark Zuckerberg.
No chance.
I can.
And on that note, that is the end of the final round. Who has won?
Whoa.
Who do you think has won?
Not us.
Can we have a drum roll, please? Winners with 110 points are Team Quench.
Yes.
And commiserations to Team Liquorice Allsorts, you have 95
You pulled that
points.
right now.
Yeah, man.
Join us next week for another episode of Quiz. Thanks for watching.